Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh!
Welcome to a very special edition of Unified Talks.
Hey everyone, I'm Sophie, a Special Olympics U.S. Youth Ambassador from Nebraska.
And I'm Joey, also a Special Olympics U.S. Youth Ambassador from Nebraska.
We're just two of many youth leaders with and without intellectual disabilities chosen to spread and model the importance of making our world a more inclusive place for all. We do this through Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools.
We get to lead others through the inclusion revolution. This means that students with and without intellectual disabilities get the chance to lead together.
Joey, we're not alone in our leadership journey today, are we?
Nope, we have some special guests with us.
Hello!
Hi. Hello. Hey. What's up?
We're working with our friends at Nickelodeon to learn how we can become strong youth leaders who create a more inclusive world.
Along the way, we're going to play a game.
Lincoln, look out! Road count!
Turbo-tastic, player one!
It's our own version of Follow the Leader.
Grab a piece of paper. Every time you hear one of us say the word leader, make a tally on your paper.
Write that down, write that down!
At the end, we will guess the number of times we've heard the word.
The person who guesses right will get slimed.
Getting slimed would be a dream come true. I hope I win.
You're on, Joey. I want to win too.
Let's get started.
Joey, how would you describe a leader?
Someone who is positive, welcoming, excited, and determined.
Just like you. There are so many traits that build positive leaders, but having strong qualities is not the only thing that makes a leader. A strong leader must use those traits to work with others, to spread a passion, reach a common goal, and to actually provide leadership opportunities for others.
I'll teach you everything you need to know about football.
So a leader is someone who uses their strengths, knowledge, experience to guide people towards a goal and creating change.
There's one type of leader that's especially important in the unified generation and inclusion revolution.
An inclusive youth leader.
An inclusive youth leader has all those traits and skills. We just make sure that youth with and without intellectual disabilities work together as agents of change within their schools and communities.
It's a pretty important job. Sophie, tell us why it's important to be an inclusive leader.
Well, Joey, if leadership roles are filled by diverse individuals with unique strengths, backgrounds, and perspectives, then there's better representation for the people that they're leading. And representation's key. Others can see themselves being heard and being successful.
We all have the power to become strong youth leaders. So, how can you at home become an inclusive youth leader? Let's find out.
First, strong leaders have a passion about a cause, like spreading inclusion. They also have very clear goals, like making your school a more inclusive place by having students with and without intellectual disabilities work together on your unified club or student government.
And you at home, write your inclusive goal in the comments below. Post it on social media, yell it from your window!
Squidward!
I rock.
Sophie, having a goal is great, but not all people with goals are leaders yet. What is the next step someone needs to take to lead others towards a goal?
Well, strong youth leaders don't force others to follow. Instead, they empower and educate others about their passion and guide them towards reaching a common goal.
This can be done by talking with others. It can also be done by taking action.
As students in Special Olympics Unified Champion Schools, we've had lots of opportunities to be leaders, whether that's in the classroom or on the playing field.
Welcome to the team.
We give speeches and share our stories. we support fundraisers. We get to talk with all of you on Unified Talks. But wait, strong leaders don't just talk and give speeches. They can take action.
Like inviting someone to play in a sporting event.
I'll score the winning goal!
Or asking them to join a club.
Can I join this club? Yeah, of course.
Sitting with others in the cafeteria.
Guys, here comes the new girl, the one I met on the bus.
Or being an upstander when you see someone being mean or rude to others.
These small acts are powerful. When others see you taking inclusive action, it inspires them to join in too.
All of you at home, what's one small step you will take towards leading others towards inclusion?
We speak out about bullying.
If someone does or says something intentionally or unintentionally, speak your mind about it.
You can't be doing magic in front of the whole school.
Why not? What's wrong with magic?
Hey, we see you trying over there. Keep your head up. If you fail or start to struggle,
No big cuts.
Yeah.
It's okay. That was only 47th try.
don't give up. Change your thinking.
As youth leaders, you need to be prepared to be flexible in your choices and your thinking. Show you're determined to make your class, school, and community a truly inclusive place.
Let's practice some youth leadership problem solving together.
Joey, what would you do if a group of kids didn't want to join an inclusive club?
Well, why don't they want to join?
Maybe they've never met a student with an intellectual disability. Maybe they're just not interested in the club. They might even be fearful. Taking leadership steps for inclusion takes courage.
That was very brave, son, even if it took 5 years off my life.
Well, I will start with baby steps, like I could talk with them about inclusion and why it is important. I could introduce them to a fellow classmate with an intellectual disability.
That's a great idea, Joey. That way you aren't forcing them into anything, just slowly showing them and inviting them to something that they're unfamiliar with.
Taking that first step can be hard, but you have to just go for it.
Hold on to your butts.
Sophie, what if someone posted an inclusive quote on social media, but they didn't participate or include their peers at school?
If I was comfortable, I'd ask them why they shared that quote in the first place. Then I could understand where they were coming from when they posted it. Then I could even share what I know about the power of inclusion. If they seemed open to learning more, I'd ask them to come share a unified game with me so they can see how amazing it is when everyone plays and works together.
So, to be a strong leader, I can 1. Use my skills to further a cause. 2. Set clear goals. 3. Take action. 4. Show flexibility.
You got it! Joey and I are already fortunate enough to be youth leaders.
And now it's your turn! We want to see how you lead.
Send us your inclusive leadership selfies or pictures of you leading in your school or community. Tag us at SO North America and use the hashtag Unified Generation so we can cheer on all of our youth leaders.
Before we go, did you play our game? How many times did you hear our word? Write your tally in the comments below.
My guess is lucky number 7. Nope, wait, I think it's 15. 15 times.
I'm going to guess 20 times.
Leader, leaders, leader.
Leader,
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 leaders,
leader,
leaders,
leader,
leaders,
leader,
leader,
leader.
leaders, leaders. Joey, you won! Time to get slime!
See you next time.
See you next time, Unified Generation.